You can run, lift, sweat, and count macros until your smartwatch begs for mercy, but you can't outrun your microbes. They don't care about your fitness goals, your protein shakes, or the fact that you're in a calorie deficit. While you're grinding through burpees and tracking every gram of fat, your gut bacteria are bulking like it's off-season. You're cutting, they're thriving. It's the ultimate betrayal, a full-blown metabolic mutiny taking place inside you. You think you're training your body, but really, your microbes are training you, forcing you to fuel their endless appetite for fermentation and energy storage. It's almost funny until it isn't. Every fitness influencer talks about listening to your body, but no one warns you that your body might be whispering in microbial code. You finish a tough workout, proud and depleted, and then suddenly crave carbs like a starving animal. That's not willpower collapsing. That's your microbes demanding refueling. They send signals through your gut-brain axis, those sneaky biochemical messages that hijack your hunger and make your clean eating plan sound like a bad joke. You thought you were fighting your cravings. You were fighting a trillion invisible gym bros chanting, "Feed us." The irony is brutal. You spend hours trying to burn calories while your gut works overtime to harvest them. The methane-producing microbes, those microscopic overachievers known as methanogens, are particularly cunning. They turn undigested fiber into short-chain fatty acids, which your body then absorbs as extra energy. So while you're proud of your salad, thinking you've made the lean choice, your microbes are laughing, metabolizing every shred of cellulose into bonus fuel. You're counting calories, they're counting profits. You run 5 miles, and they convert your lunch into a slow-release energy stream you never asked for. It's like your gut is a hedge fund manager skimming off every meal, ensuring it always stays one step ahead of your fitness goals. You tell yourself that you're burning fat, but the numbers don't lie. If your microbiome is too efficient, it can actually make weight loss harder. Methane-heavy guts slow digestion, allowing for more nutrient absorption and, you guessed it, more calories retained. In evolutionary terms, that's genius. In modern fitness culture, it's tragic. Your ancestors needed those microbes to survive famine. You need them to back off. But they don't know you live in an age of protein bars and food delivery apps. They're ancient survivalists stuck in a world that no longer requires such thriftiness. You can burn 500 calories in the gym, but if your gut community is optimized for energy conservation, you're fighting biology with brute force. And the worst part? Exercise doesn't scare them. It doesn't even inconvenience them. In fact, some studies suggest that regular training can make your gut bacteria more active, more diverse, more industrious, more capable of digesting fiber into energy. Great news for gut health. Terrible news for anyone hoping to see the scale go down. It's the cruel paradox of being fit. The healthier your microbiome, the harder it might work to make sure you never waste a single calorie. You're sculpting abs, they're sculpting reserves. You're sweating to lose, and they're quietly gaining. It's easy to joke about it. My gut's in bulk mode, but there's a sinister side. These microbes don't just affect weight. They can hijack your mood, your energy levels, even your motivation. A sluggish, methane-heavy gut doesn't just slow digestion. It can make you feel chronically heavy, fatigued, and foggy, sabotaging your workouts before they begin. That tired feeling you chalk up to overtraining might actually be microbial burnout, not yours, theirs. They're fermenting so aggressively that your body gets flooded with byproducts like gas, acids, and endotoxins, all of which make you feel sluggish. You're trying to chase a runner's high while your gut is basically exhaling carbon emissions. There's also the cruel reality of bloat season, that eternal battle between your dedication and your digestion. You can eat clean all week and still look like you swallowed an airbag because your microbes decided to celebrate every chickpea you ate. High-fiber diets, which fitness experts swear by, are basically microbial feasts. Every green smoothie is an all-you-can-eat event for bacteria. You drink kale, they burp methane. You feel full, but not in the rewarding, post-meal kind of way, more like an inflated balloon struggling to fit in its own skin. Your gut is winning the size competition, just not in the area you hoped for. It gets worse when you realize how ungrateful they are. You feed them probiotics, kombucha, fermented foods, all in the name of balance. You treat them like teammates, but they behave like entitled coworkers, taking credit for every success and none of the failure. They generate vitamins and maintain your immune system, sure, but they also manipulate cravings, control motility, and alter how you store fat. You might think your metabolism is sluggish because of genetics or hormones, but sometimes it's because your gut decided to run a low-energy economy. While you're trying to cut weight, they're cutting deals with hydrogen, fiber, and anything else they can get their enzymes on. And yet, no one talks about this in fitness culture. Everyone's obsessed with macros, reps, and recovery, but almost no one admits that the gut microbiome can override all of it. You can be disciplined, hydrated, and perfectly consistent, but if your microbes are in survival mode, they'll fight you at every turn. It's not laziness. It's not lack of willpower. It's microbial greed. You're living inside a cooperative that's learned to outsmart its host, optimizing for its own survival, not your six-pack. The warning signs creep up quietly. Persistent bloating, weird hunger cycles, digestive sluggishness, or even unexplained plateaus despite perfect nutrition, all signs that your microbes are calling the shots. The more fiber and clean food you throw at them, the stronger they get, turning your wellness routine into a metabolic tug-of-war. It's the great irony of health. The better you treat your gut, the more power it gains over you. You're not fueling your body anymore. You're subsidizing a microbial empire. So, what's the solution? There isn't a simple one. You can't detox your way out because you can't live without them. They're part of you, the most ancient, stubborn part. All you can do is try to moderate the relationship. Less fermentable fiber, more movement, hydration, maybe some targeted probiotics. You're not trying to win anymore. You're just trying to coexist without getting gaslit by your own digestion. In the end, it's humbling. You can chase personal records, meal prep for perfection, and spend hours fine-tuning your macros, but your microbiome will always have the final word. It's the uninvited training partner who never leaves, the coach who doesn't care about aesthetics, only efficiency. While you're out here counting reps, it's counting molecules. You're sweating for definition, it's fermenting for dominance. You can't outlift it, outrun it, or outsmart it. The gut always wins. And when you look in the mirror after another day of doing everything right and still feel a little heavier, just remember, you're not failing. You're just losing to the oldest gym in history, the one that never closes, never sleeps, and never lets you forget who's really in charge.